Ahoy, SWABS! Captain Jeff the Pirate here, it's your disservice. And welcome to Captain Jeff Reviews and Questions Adventure Time. Now, this be a very late on me part. I apologize. Stuff in the real world, blah blah blah, but hey, I'm gonna be trying to do it anyway. I'll be reviewing not 1, not 2, not 3, not 5, but 4 episodes that debuted a while back on Cartoon Network. They first debuted on the app and then they came to the TV. I've been busy, so it's been out long enough now, I think I can review these without any problems. So let's get the ball rolling, shall we? The first episode was 17. It be Finn's birthday, but he's only there with a few of his friends and mostly banana guards. I like this episode because then we see his new group of nemesis. Once again, Fern has returned. That was a pretty good indication. And we are once again introduced to Princess Bubblegum's estranged family. Her aunt, her uncle, and her cousin. Arr. I like this episode because it was Finn's birthday. It kind of shows how he's changed a bit over time. Because now he is 17. I kind of like how he's maturing and aging and growing over time. Good character development. And one of the funniest lines in this episode was delivered by the evil Uncle Gumbald. I'll give you a hint. Oh my glob! Seriously, I've been loving this. It was hilarious. And I did have some previous theories about the return of the Gumball family. Of the Bubblegum family. So this confirmed one of them and dismissed the other two. So I like this. Now, this episode and the next one, I have been going back and forth trying to figure out which one I liked and enjoyed more. Which one was the better of the two. Which one deserves the various thumbs. This one I thought was very good. But, and then, oh boy. If you've seen, here's what, you need to watch the episode. And then the end, quite possibly, what is going on with Ice King? I mean, he has pulled some crazy level stunts before, but this at the end, oi! Arr! Yikes! I give this episode 17 a thumb and a half up. Good story, good use of characters, good introduction and reintroduction of characters. Very funny, and the Ice King's weirdness at the end. Arr. The next episode was Ring of Fire. Now seriously, out of all the characters in this series that deserved or got an origin background story, Treetrunks was never on my list. I never even considered it. Seriously, her and when they did the episode for James Backster. Seriously, those two I've never imagined. Yeah, so we actually get the origin story of Treetrunks in a sense. Honestly, at first I was thinking this was a wee bit of a delusion or delusionality from her, but when I thought about it, I was like, no. Some of this stuff makes sense. The characters, here's what. This episode, Treetrunks is contacted by one of her 3 former husbands. And she recounts, reminisces about her past life before, up to the events now with Mr. Pig and Sweet Pea. Arr. And I like that. I mean, we hear about Treetrunks, most of the stuff makes sense in a weird way for this show. And seriously, I'm not sure if I asked this in the Apple wedding episode when I reviewed that, but I think I did. Seriously, who the heck invites their ex-spouse to their wedding? So we hear about all 3 of her husbands, how she married each one, and how she broke up subsequently with each one. This will be a good episode, good story. I mean, seriously, I didn't suspect a Treetrunks episode origin story to be this good. But I liked it. It didn't cover everything, like it didn't overly give us too much. I felt it gave us the right amount. Yeah, I mean, you could probably not watch this episode and not miss anything that'd be important to the main plot of the overall story of Adventure Time. But yeah, this was really good. I give Ring of Fire 2 thumbs up. It's weird. It's so good, and yet, like I said, you can miss it. It wouldn't have to take away from the story, but you need to see this. It's a very good episode. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I was going back and forth between those first 2, figuring out which one got the 2 thumbs and which one got the 1.5. So then we come to the 3rd episode of the 4-part block. Hudson and Marcy. Oh boy. Now this one I ain't too crazy about. This one I'm pretty sure you could miss. And also it wouldn't detract from the story, but there are a few things in there, so it's... To fight off the new threat of Princess Bubblegum's family, Peppermint Butler creates a new sword for Finn, and it's infused with nitosphere magic, thanks to help from Hudson Avenir. Yeah, basically this episode is just him hanging around. He is hanging with his daughter. And of course, it's a parent's job to embarrass their kid. Albeit unintentionally, but he kind of seems to be doing it intentionally. And once again, we have more interaction from Princess Bubblegum's estranged family. It's not a bad episode, but alright, let's see. Like, I give Hudson and Marcy, I give it 1 thumb up. Though it is dangerously close to floating around the 2 medium thumbs category. It doesn't really do too much for this episode. It doesn't add, it doesn't take away. It actually only adds a very little bit. Like we see a flashback where Marcy is trying to just set up her life. Hudson comes along, smashes, and he says, "Some loser with glasses summoned me, and now I'm here. Let's go." Now, given the circle that is used to summon Hudson, I think that's maybe the origin story of the loser with the glasses. That might be how we first get Hudson here on Earth in the first place. Ooh, whatever. And of course, we've seen that character before in previous episodes. The you know, the face, you know, with the glasses and the. And then the final episode was the first investigation. I really like this one. Kim Kil-wong, Jake's son, owns the old office where Margaret and Joshua were first the investigators, basically Finn's and Jake's parents. And now they think that a ghost might be of their parents is haunting the residents. And I like this episode because great story, everything was very well connected, very good. I like this episode also showcased Finn's sense of logic thinking and how he's matured over time. I like this one. And also, it does do a callback to when we first had Jake relay his birthday information to us. He didn't know anything, and we as the audience, we didn't know anything until we watched the episode. But now, let's just say there's some stuff that Jake now is in the know of his origins. It also kind of circles back to some parts with the post episode of from the Elements special. Speaking of both the birthday and that one, speaking of the birthday episode and the end of the Elements, I like the ending because we are reintroduced to this show. We got for this episode we had 2 characters when we were reintroduced to after a series of some other one-off episodes, and 1 character who was a very key pivotal to the entire series of sorts. And the best part is the cliffhanger ending, which is now holding my attention until the next episode, which I am excited for. Very good story. I liked this was a very good story. I really liked this episode. Very enjoyable. And interesting use of like a side character that didn't really, you know, take up too much screen time, but did play a role in some other previous episodes. And, like I said, a character who was involved for some other episodes. Very, very good. Very well timed. So I give the first investigation, let's see, I give it, you know, I'll give it 2 thumbs up. It was very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, so for this 4 block, we had 2 thumbs up, 1, 1.5, and just 1. So, really good. I think, yeah, since this be 2018, this is like the final running of the show, which I'm sad to go, but hey, I guess they're trying to make sure it goes out on a high note. Arr. Well, that's it for this review. Sorry it took so long. Thank you for watching. Captain Jeff Review and Question Adventure Time. And until next time, arr.